Hello there folks and welcome to part 7 of our Ashes Cricket 2009 playthrough. Today we're probably looking at the end of our second innings against Australia. Now in the last episode we finished off at 343 with 4 wickets lost. Now I'd say Australia have taken a little bit of control. We're quite a way into this match now. 53 overs I think we'd had from memory at the end of the last episode. So we've played a lot of cricket since then. They've got the option to take the new ball and it is now 453 for 7. Unfortunately, Ian Bell was out for 173, didn't quite make his 200. Flint offered a really nice quick-fire innings for 67. Stuart Broad's gone as well since 21 off 33. But a solid start, solid slow start, albeit from Matt Pryor, trying to control things a little bit. And then Graham Swan making a decent start as well as one of the tail enders at 11 for 20. We're going to try and whack the ball around a little bit now, just see what sort of lead we can get. And I'd say probably in these 15 overs we could get a good partnership. I'll try and get a partnership between these two batsmen. But if we can't, we might well be bowled all out at the end of this episode. With just the one Australia innings to go, and the first Ashes Test match of the series will be decided. So Marcus North to bowl a little bit of off-spin. I'm recording this just after seeing Jason Roy. No, they have taken the new ball, but we have Marcus North bowling with the new ball. Very bizarre situation there. I don't really get that. Unless they've just got him in for one over and then they'll bring the fast bowlers back potentially. But here's Graham Swan. Yeah, I'm just recording this after Jason Roy was bowled out in the first innings of the England match. So by the time this comes out, that's a no ball, so another run for us. But by the time this comes out, there will be the end of the day, the first day. So you guys will know how we've got on. We might be all out, wouldn't be surprised. Or something else will happen. But Jofra Archer gets brought in. Interesting to see. Jofra Archer and Jack Leach. So hopefully I can add a little bit of something to the squad. Good innings though for us here. 454 for 7. A run rate of 5.5. It's a very quick cricket and a very good score as well. Considering we had a really poor start to this test match. Going to try and hit this on the offside. It's a decent shot. Get the first runs of the over on our own merit anyway. Just a single for Graham Swan. I think it's Swanee. Looks like Swanee. And I think it's Pryor on strike. Yes, it is Matt Pryor on strike. Yeah, unfortunately, you guys didn't see the Bell and Flint off wickets. Admittedly, I've simulated quite a bit of the play in the 27 overs. We're still trugging along. We haven't collapsed, I wouldn't say. Yes, 3-4-3 for 4 to 455 for 7 is a little bit of a shame, but nothing too dramatic. Another no ball. Might as well go for a single, but straight to the player there. So another run for us. That's 3 off the over with the 2 no balls and a single. And here comes a potential another run. It's a nice shot, but straight to the fielder. And that ends the 81st over of the match. So they have brought the new ball in. So are we going to see a bit of fast bowling? Let's have a look. Yeah, Brett Lee comes in. Really, Marcus North was their only option as a spin player. So I'm not surprised at that. But in comes Brett Lee. Oh, not quite timed that one right. But we've got to whack the ball around a little bit now. End of the day, we've only got a slender lead, but if we don't whack the ball around, the wickets will just get lost. Get another edge, though. Struggling to get into this fast bowling. We don't want to be out. We don't want to lose another wicket, particularly with the fact we've only got Side, Bottom and Anderson to go. And their batting does leave a little bit to be desired. It's a nice shot. Go straight to the fielder, though. Trying to get a bit of confidence of Graham Swan. Matt Pryor, definitely the one we're going to rely on a little bit out of these two. Just going to leave this, though. On the offside, no point trying that. Made an over so far for Brett Lee. It's coming up a little bit short. We can play this on the offside. Fairly straight, but straight to the fielder. But a better time shot, and the last ball of the over. See what we can do from this. And another edge, but carries before we get to the slip, so that is a maiden over. So Matt Pryor in to bat for the next. 21 off 64, not the best start, but ultimately he's still at the wicket, that's the most important thing. Still at the crease even. a decent shot, but just runs onto the leg, unfortunately, so doesn't get any speed with it. We're trying to whack it about, but we just can't here. We haven't got the quality of batsmen to do that, ultimately. But I don't think we're being stupid about it. Oh, we'll go for the single there. We'll go for 2 even, because the fielders there have just completely missed the ball. The one in the infield certainly missed it, and we'll take 2. We'll take runs where we can get them. Not the best of shots from Matt Pryor there, so just straight to the fielder. Just pick it up this time at least. That's a great shot. Almost a reverse swing shot. Be a shame that didn't get to the boundary, but good fielding all the same from the Australian fielder. But another 2 there, so 4 off the over so far. Nice shot from Matt Pryor, that was. 2 balls left in this over. Again, another nice shot. Getting a little bit of confidence now with Matt Pryor. Probably just go for the single here, which we will. Nice and safe. 5 off the over from Pryor and just the 1 ball to bat out from Swan. Bit of a bizarre combination to be going with spin and fast-paced bowling with the new ball, but it's obviously a combination that works. They're not going for too many and over. We're finding a few more opportunities with the spin bowling, but not a massive amount. So 3 overs gone. Only 10 or 15 scored, I think. Possibly 10. It's a bit of space for Matt Pryor. Of course, he hasn't faced fast bowling yet this episode. But that's a perfect shot. Matt Pryor just knows how to play that. The outfield doesn't seem to be that quick because some of these shots will be going straight to the boundary, but we're struggling to get it past that field, so we're going to have to just be quick in our running ultimately to take advantage of where the gaps are in the field. Bit of an edge there. Get away with it though. The odd edge we will get away with. Coming a little bit straighter this time. Bit of an edge again. Interesting. It's only really spaced down leg side, I'd say, here. We'll try and cut this on the offside. It's a decent shot. Should be able to get at least 1. We'll go for 2. It's a bit of a risk, but fielder's getting a little bit fumbled and not the most efficient fielding, so we'll take another 2.
2 more added.
As I say, taking runs when we can. Hope to get to 500 today without being all out. That'd be nice. Ooh, a bit of an edge there. But again, we get away with it. Not the slickest of fielding from the Aussies so far, it has to be said. Last ball of the 4th over. And we'll try and hit this one away. Oh, we hit it. But he's dropped it. We did loft that one a little bit. Took a chance. But poor fielding. We managed to get a single. Didn't make good contact with that ultimately. But those are the sort of shots you have to take sometimes. Not the best contact, but really not the best catch. So, another run and Matt Pryor lives another day. So in comes North with the off spin again. Like I say, we've got to whack this about a little bit now. Like so. Should get 2 here. As I say, the fielder's not the best, not the most efficient. Probably could have got that back and maybe even had just a single. But Matt Pryor's starting to score a little bit now. Probably down to maybe a bit more aggressive. It's a nice shot though, but straight at the fielder unfortunately that time. Really nice clean contact, but goes straight to the fielder. Again, another nice shot, bit of reverse swing. Just give it a nice clip off the edge of the bat. And we'll take another 2. I don't know why the fielders fumble like that, because it's a tricky 2 if they bring it back straight away. But we're going to exploit the Australian fielders. We're getting more runs off the spin at the moment, which is something we don't usually tend to do. It's a good shot though. That's a very good shot. It's gone over the infield, but as you can just see, it's just a little bit slower at the moment. Oh, we're not going to go for free there. He did fumble a bit, but that would have been a dangerous free, particularly if it coming at the non-striker's end, where Matt Pryor would have ended up. It's a nice shot again. As you see, we're scoring quickly now. They might bring Marcus North off after this over. But I'll be honest, we won't show much of the Australian innings
Another 2 added.
when we get into it. End of the day, we're struggling for time a little bit in this test match. It has took longer than I expected. Again, another reverse swing gives us the chance. This one might get to the boundary. But again, the fielding's been pretty good. It's stopping the boundaries, but not really stopping the runs. So another 2 there. Matt Pryor just picking up little doubles. And on to 4-7-6 we go. A lot of that contributed by Matt Pryor. I think Swan, he's only got 1 so far. You can add to that this over, though. It's a nice shot. That's a really nice shot from Swanee. That's really ran away. But once again, it seems the fielder's going to get it. We're going to go for 3 here. Try and get Pryor back on strike. But it's going to be tight. It is going to be tight. Oh, he could be out. He could be out. Is he going to the third umpire? Yes, he is. This was always going to be tight. Just to get Matt Pryor back on strike. A very cleanly hit shot from Swan. So it would be a shame for him to be out after hitting probably his best shot of the innings. But I think that's Shane Watson. He gets it back a little bit quicker than I expected. Oh, it's going to be tight. He's gone. I'd say, oh, I don't know. Tricky to see, but we see Johnson's leg just hanging over the wicket a little bit, so we can't tell whether he hit it. He's hit it. No, I think he's hit it too late. And it's gone. Well, I've judged that one wrong. I really have. I didn't think he'd gone there, but obviously the third umpire thought differently. And Graham Swan has gone. We've lost our 8th wicket. We'll bring side bottom in first. Bit of a shame, but you've got to go for those sometimes. It's a bit of a risk and reward sort of thing, but unfortunately, Graham Swan goes. Might have to dumb down our approach a little bit now. Not be too risky with the runs. And just the single for Pryor. So, well, could have been 2 there, but too much for a risk. And now it's side bottom. He's got to face 4 balls. I think he was out for a duck, wasn't he, in the first innings, if I remember rightly. But that's a decent defensive shot. Just got to play this out, because side bottom nor Anderson, a batsman, really. That's a bit of a tempter. Well, that's a really nice shot. I was tempted, and we might as well go for 2. Really nice shot from side bottom. As I said, it was a bit of a tempter. I think Johnson wanted the edge there, just to nick it to the slips, but that was a nice shot. So it looks like we're going to bat out the over and get 1 or 2 runs. Really nice defence there. 1 more ball to face. And we'll go for it again, but a bit of an edge that time, but we get away with it. So at the end of 6 overs, we've lost a wicket, but we have got a few runs at least. 4-8, 1 for 8. In comes Siddle now, so they are going with the quick bowlers. And that's a great shot from Pryor on the leg side. Going to go for 2 here. Again, after getting run out the other time, that was risky. But I think we're fine. We are fine, yeah. Not Pryor, not far off his 50. Oh, a bit of an edge. Bit of an edge. We're okay, though. Only 6 runs off his 50. Be a good landmark to achieve. Another 50 for the team today. Only really the openers who haven't performed. That's a great shot. That might well get to the boundary. That's running nice and quick, but the outfield's just not as quick today. It really isn't, because I think that on day 2 or day 1, that would have got to the... that would have got there, but didn't. So side bottom's got 3 balls to face. It's a nice shot, and actually goes past the infield there. I wasn't really expecting that. We're just going for a single, get Matt Pryor back on strike. Could have gone for 2, but as I said, I just wanted to get Matty back on strike. So 2 balls to go in this over. Another run here would lead to a lead of 300. It's a nice shot, but straight to the fielder on that occasion. Not going to get a run every ball. So if we get something here, the lead will be 300. It's a nice shot. Ooh! Oh, overthrows, luckily. That could have been a wicket. But overthrows for Australia. And we now have a lead of 300. A decent lead. I don't think it'll be enough to keep Australia out. Just based off the fact that really the first innings wasn't good enough. We're always fighting a losing battle after that. Great shot from Pryor to start off the over against Mitchell Johnson. Just take the 2. We don't want to take the risk. Is that his 50 or 49? Yes, it is. Matt Pryor reaches 50. Got a lot of the runs this episode. Great stuff. Another player, I think Collingwood, Peterson, Flintoff, of course Ian Bell's got there. And Matt Pryor now adding to that list. Perfect. Again, really getting the runs now. Oh, get back, get back. I only want the 1 there.
Picks up one more.
A lot of space on that leg side for side bottom. And we're going to try and exploit, but a little bit trickier for side bottom. He's not the best of bats. So it might just be better. Only with 2 wickets in hand now, just to defend this over. But it's a no ball, so we get a ball there, we get a run there, and an extra ball to face. So up and down in terms of side bottom there.
The reverse swing, while very controversial at the moment, has been around for a long time.
It's a great shot from side bottom. Just thought we'd exploit that. And it's a single and he's off strike. So 2 off 2 balls really. Bear in mind the no ball. And in comes Pryor. See what space we can exploit. That leg side, I've always liked it. It's another no ball though. So we'll get a chance to effectively face that delivery again and have another run. Quite a few no balls from the Aussies. Oh, interesting. He's coming the other side now. That is a blooming bouncer. Christ on a bike. And we'll try and hit that. We might as well have a bit of a loft at it. And that is finally the first boundary of the episode. A really strange ball from Mitchell Johnson. That was going wide, but I thought, you know what, we'll try and whack this. And it went over the infield nicely. It got the bounce on it, and finally we get one to the boundary. He won't be chuffed about that. Play another sort of bouncer again. Oh, that wasn't so good. Hit him on the helmet, did that. And 88 overs up. Matt Pryor reaches his 50, 55 of 92, and side bottom still at the crease. Oh, here comes another bouncer. This is a real bouncer. Jesus. Well, we'll hit that. We'll take the runs. And we'll go for 2 here. We are fighting for a few runs. This will bring up the 500. It took 88 overs and a very good innings. As I said, I think we won't be saved by this effort because of the poor first innings. But, you know, we can't really do much about it. We've given our all here. That's a great shot from side bottom. But just gets to the field a little bit quicker purely because of its pace, and we'll just take the single there. So side bottom contributed himself, which is nice. Another bouncer here. But we'll hit that, we'll try and loft it, and it's gone to the boundary again. Just punish the Aussies, or at least try to, for playing all these bouncers. Trying to get us to play an edge. I wouldn't call that an edge. But this is a very full one. Got to get that right, as we do again, showing a lot of confidence. That's ran away. 2 fours in 2 balls, and we are starting now just to get the better once again. Like we did in previous episodes, the better of the Australian bowlers. Another decently lengthed ball. Again, another good ball. Go for 2. It's a risky one, but luckily the fielder's on the floor, so that saves a bit of time, and that is another 2. 1 ball left then in the over. Matt Pryor really starting to get going now. Oh, well. Misjudged that one a little bit, but it doesn't matter. And after 89, it's 411 for 8. It's doing really strong now. Middle of day 3 after lunchtime, so Australia have got plenty of time to bat. That's why we're trying to get as many runs as we can. Again, another good shot from side bottom. Oh, well, that's a bit of a shame. We'd have took the 2, but we'll just take the single, get Matty Pryor back on strike. If we lose wickets now, I'm not particularly bothered. Just want to get the runs nice and quick. We could, if we have a good partnership here, get a 400 partnership. That's a really nice shot, and anything like that will certainly do us. That's going to be tight. Need to get there, need to get there. It's absolutely fine, though. Come on, Pryor. I say, get those runs. Get a good partnership. We could get a 400 lead. Just a single. Side bottom back on strike, but he's certainly capable.
The batsman picks up one more.
A lot of pressure, though, now. Great shot. Bit of reverse swing. Bit of fancy play from side bottom. Another single adds to the total. It always helps and gets Matt Pryor back in the crease. Oh, that's a top edge. Well, don't see them very often. And last ball of the over, the 90th. And that's another good shot. Will that get to the boundary? Looks like it will. And we are really exploiting these Aussie bowlers now. So after 90, it's 520 for 8. And we're at drinks in the session. So we're going to come back out, play a few more overs. And then I think we'll play 5 more overs and then probably simulate to the end of the innings. And then on Saturday's episode, we will start the bowling against Australia. Great shots through the infield. There's nobody there. Will side bottom get his first boundary? Oh, that's desperately unlucky. Just doesn't quite get there. The infield and the outfield just a little bit slow. The pitch quite slow today. But nevertheless, 3 great runs there. Really nice stroke from side bottom. Matty Pryor then. Forced to play on this offside. Just a single. Actually, we might... Oh, I don't know. Might see if we can get Pryor our 100, his 100. Be a nice achievement. Oh, well. Has he gone? I couldn't tell whether he caught him there from the animation, but he stopped too long and we got a single. Well, we tried that. Has he caught him? No, he's still in. Well... Get out of jail free card there for Matt Pryor. We tried the shot. It was a poor one. And I think for the second time now he's been dropped. I say it wasn't the best of shots, but poor fielding. Another great shot from side bottom. Well, he's coming into his own and that is his first boundary. Really strong from side bottom. To be fair, he's playing a lot better than I thought he would do. I thought, oh, we'll stick him in to defend balls, but he is playing nicely. Bit of confidence for him, which is great. So in comes back Mitchell Johnson. 26 to get for Pryor in the next 4 overs to get to that 100. Maybe we might not get there. Well, that's a nice shot. That should get to the boundary. That'll help. Great start to the over.
He might have hit it in the air, but it was pretty safe and got him 4 runs.
Nice lofted shot to the boundary. They've not holed up that leg side port there. I bet a lot of the runs that Matt Pryor's got has come through that. Ooh, perfect shot, but just straight to the field. There's not much room on that offside. And to be fair, if he bowls to that side, we're going to struggle to get it over. But if he just tempts it, then we can get it over quite easily. Ooh, poor shot there. Get another nice shot, and that's gone past the fielder, has it? No, just the single. We don't want to risk another run, really. See what side bottom can do now. And that is a side bottom classic. Well, he's really going for it here, and fair play to him. Just trying to whack it out the ground, and if side bottom gets out, well, he gets out, but we're playing really well with him. 350 lead that brings up now. It's a no ball outside edge. Oh, they didn't get the catch. But no ball, that was crucial. Well, that's a real tempter. And that, whoa, side bottom, that's a 6. Well, well, well. Who would have expected this? Rhymes, look at him. Perfect stroke. Brilliant. 27 off 19. He's really contributing here. Fair play. Certainly gets the total up. Not going to complain at that. A lot of space on this offside. Bit peculiar. Going to try and exploit it, but it's just an outside edge. Whoa! Oh, we made a mistake there and Matt Pry's gone. Well, we went... I don't know why we went for the run, but he'd gone too far for us to bring him back. It's a silly wicket lost. Really is. Look at this. Outside edge. We should never have gone for that. I don't know why we did. As you'd see, he'd gone way too far. And unfortunately, Matt Pry's gone a little bit too early. Well, we could be all out by 95 as we might as well go for it now. Blimey, this is a bouncer. Why do they keep bowling these silly bouncers? Because James Anderson will hit them as well. Never mind side bottom. But what a way to introduce yourself. What a way to say hello. The Burnley LARA. He's in. Another sort of medium length ball. And again. Again. Well, I said we might as well go for it. And these two last men at the crease. Starting to annoy the Aussies. Taking away valuable runs. This is a great show though. Again, another short length ball. Might as well go for it. Oh, it's a bit of a poorer shot. Doesn't matter though. It still ran away quite a bit because of its height. And we'll take another 2. Goodness me. We will. Flintoff and Peterson-esque this is. Mind you, I don't think Siddle's bowling very well. It's a bit better length. Oh, a bit of a poor shot. Is that the last ball of the innings? No, he's dropped it. Well, unbelievable. Another 2 there for Anderson. How did he drop that? It's a sitter. Let's have a look at this. Peter Siddle comes in, we whack it. Goes high in the air, the fielder should get there, and he just misses it. But that, look at that. 6 again for Anderson. We have battered the Aussies this over. I said we wanted to get as many runs as possible, but I didn't think these two were capable of 6s. Goodness me. So that's already 20 for 5 off Anderson and 27 from side bottom. Max, quite an embarrassment of the effort from the openers. Oh, not the best shot there. No, I don't quite think that was enough for an LBW appeal, to be honest. Let's see where that gets to. Nowhere, really. As I said, we're going to play up until 95 overs. And then simulate the rest of the match. Well, not the rest of the match, just the rest of the innings. Oh, dear. Getting a little bit cocky now with side bottom, but we've got a good total. As I said, there's no point defending at this point. Oh, a bit of a poor shot again. Is that gone? No! Again! We are getting away with murder here with these two. Quite astounding.
That really is very disappointing for the bowler.
Shocking. Shocking fielding. Another no ball. Straight to the fielder though.
Really firmly.
Another run. We're not going to complain. That's a good shot. Over the infield. Is it a boundary? Of course it is. Wow. This is unbelievable.
The crowd really enjoyed that one.
On the leg side. Past the 2 fielders in the infield. And just runs away for the boundary. There's no way he's going to catch that. Lovely stuff. I said we can get to a 400 lead potentially here.
Well, that's
Wow. Jimmy, the Burnley Lara.
certainly given that some stick. 6 runs.
Bloody hell.
A real
Look at this. Again, perfect stroke. Bang.
productive
One over to go. Anderson 30 off 8. Oh, well, here comes Shane Watson for the last over, and we know how bad he can be. Oh, that's a poor shot, though. Are they going to catch it this time? Yes, he's gone.
yet again. That
Well, we played with our luck plenty of times there. And that was a really enjoyable end to the innings. But I thought, you know what, we might as well whack it about. And our luck, this time, he's ran out. Shane Watson finally gets his wicket.
innings to a
And a very good innings from us. Great stuff from these two in the end. Putting on 58 between them. Just helps to boost that lead a little bit. And at the end of the episode, we lead by 390. Very good innings there. 578. Let's see if we can stop the Aussies in their tracks. But that'll be on Saturday. You'll be able to see whether we can start to do that. But as I said, a very, very enjoyable episode. Particularly at the end, just whacking it about with these two. So just a reminder of how we got on there. We lost Matt Pry for 79 there. We lost Graham Swan, 2 runettes, interestingly. And also lost Ryan Sidebottom, caught by Hussey, bowled by Shane Watson. So thank you very much for watching, folks. I appreciate your company. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. And comment if you want to see more of this series. 38 no balls, Jesus Christ. And subscribe for cricket and snooker content in the next few weeks. Thank you very much for watching, folks. And I'll see you all later on. Goodbye for now.